Putin's dark conspiracy, Belarusian troops have entered Ukraine and the special operation plan begins. In a situation of invincibility and extremely serious damage before the battles in Ukraine, Putin began to deploy dark plots and brutal plans after that. He resembles Moscow's monster-like brutality. Lie and blame the West. Belarus will soon be free because once Putin goes, he will be eliminated next. President Alexander Lukashenko announced that Belarusian forces were forced to carry out the so-called special operations in Ukraine to rescue Belarusian truck drivers once imprisoned in Ukraine. Lukashenko, a longtime friend of the Kremlin, sent troops into the country on Thursday. And the time has come. Lukashenko will be on the same stage as Putin. He knows his days are numbered too. He thought that by allowing Russia free access to its border with Ukraine, it would accelerate the capture of Kiev. And he sent the Belarusian army into Ukraine. Now try to cover up his involvement, but the Ukrainians know. Lukashenko threw his hat into the ring with a loser. Once Russia is over, we must return to the world against Belarus to help them become a liberal leader. Lukashenko's days are numbered. In a recent speech, President Alexander Lukashenko said, "It got to the point where the scoundrels started taking our people there, the preeminent drivers, happened there at the time. There. I warn the Ukrainians that we will be forced to carry out an operation to liberate these people. We carry out such a special operation and liberate all our people. There can be no separate agreement behind Belarus' back. Since you have drawn us in, mainly Western countries, the position of Belarus should of course be heard at these negotiations." Meanwhile, Putin has dispatched a regiment of the Russian National Guard to Ukraine and acted as military police in civilian areas in and around Kherson. They were delivered to the rear of the Russian armored brigades. Armor continued to attack the west and north. The Russian National Guard was driving around, behind the front lines, in unarmored vehicles. The battalion commanders finally drove out to find out what had happened. And they regrouped in the ambush area, where the Ukrainians annihilated them a second, and then a third, time. All within a pre-planned fire zone. Over and over. The entire regiment was annihilated.